The Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, or Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, is a terrorist organization that emerged in the early 2000s and was founded by Abu Musab al-Zarqawi. It aims to establish a caliphate governed by its extreme interpretation of Sharia law. ISIS gained global attention through its brutal tactics, including mass killings, beheadings, sexual violence, and the destruction of cultural heritage sites. The group has conducted numerous terrorist attacks worldwide, targeting civilians, religious minorities, and government institutions. ISIS existed because of different factors. It was particularly believed that it started because of the US invasion of Iraq in 2003 and the Syrian civil war that began in 2011. Weak governance, poverty, unemployment, and other devastating occurrences are some factors that strengthen the growth of ISIS. One of the main reasons for ISIS terrorism is to spread or establish a caliphate. A caliphate is a form of Islamic government led by a caliph who serves as the supreme religious and political leader of the Muslim community. However, ISIS established the caliphate through an extreme interpretation of Sharia law, where they impose strict and harsh punishments such as public executions, amputations, and floggings, which defied numerous humanitarian laws and fundamental principles of humanity. Due to the growing population of ISIS, in 2014, the United States of America launched Operation Inherent Resolve together with its allies, which had the goal of combating the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. The United States Central Command supported and trained local security forces in Iran and Syria to counter ISIS. Moreover, they are preventing the reemergence of ISIS and other extremist groups in the region. The operation includes airstrikes, the deployment of special operations forces, and providing support to local partners on the ground. It operates with the governments of Iraq, Syria, and other international regions. If you are also wondering whether the operation was successful, well, I can say that it was quite successful. After the operation, the local forces have reclaimed the territory, including the major cities of Mosul in Iraq and Raqqa in Syria, which ISIS has captured. Since the operation aims to target the leaders of the terrorists, ISIS had difficulties funding the organization, which somehow weakened the organization. Moreover, by training and equipping local security forces and conducting counter-terrorism operations, it also reduced the threat from ISIS. However, of course, there had been criticism for civilian casualties due to the military action, as it was quite a challenge. Although the operation did not totally end the organization, it somehow debilitated the activities of the ISIS. The years 2015 and 2016 were two of the most severe cases of human casualties caused by ISIS, which occurred during their peak years of inhuman activity. I can say that the more people believe in ISIS and expand into different countries, the worse it becomes. Because of the outgrowing number of ISIS around the world, there's been an increasing attack. And what is terrifying is that we do not know when or where they are going to attack any sooner. There had been cases of airplane bombing, random attacks, even in a nightclub. This clearly shows that we must be threatened by the emergence of ISIS. As we all know, one of the threats that the world is currently facing is ISIS. It is an indication that, with the rise of ISIS, global peace is compromised. The fall of ISIS will make the world better. Without ISIS, there will be a reduction in terrorism. If there is no terrorism, it will result in a positive impact not only on the economy but on the greater security, stability, and prosperity of everyone. Most especially, the world will achieve peace and protection for everyone, which we all deserve.